Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 7th Annual Wallop Awards in 2024. We got the entree last night with the Brownlow, but now we're here for the main course, okay? Wallop fam has asked me to read this out, so I will honour his special request, okay? So we're back, fam. Oh, my word. Yes, come on. Welcome back to the 7th instalment of the most prestigious night on the Collingwood football calendar, the Wallop Awards. And we've got a raucous, a ridiculous, and overall massive night for you watching at home. Unfortunately, as we all know, our season ended back in August, but there's only one thing that matters now, and that's this award night. Big shout out to Pies Footy, putting his hand up to host, and a big thanks to the mighty Collingwood Football Club staff and wider community. And at the time of writing this intro spiel, I have no idea if Whisper took home last night's Brownlow. Spoiler alert, Wallop. He didn't win it, but we're here for what's important now, and that is the Wallop Awards. But nevertheless, if he did, it was much deserved. He didn't win it. You know, we're witnessing something outrageous with this bloke, regardless of the outcome yesterday. An absolute privilege rocking up to the G every Saturday. Watch him go about it. And yes, the lads had a crack this year, but you can't be a three-peat hawk every year, can you? Anyhow, big up to the Wallop fam. Thank you all for joining the Pies Footy YouTube stream. Without your support, shares and comments, the page would have gone into administration and folded like the greater Western Sydney Giants well within, give or take, 5 years. No shots pulled here. Renew those memberships for next year, fam, because we keep going until we've given life membership for Collingwood FC. Big up to the sponsors for the evening, Woodstock Roadshow, original Wallopers that followed me when I was CFC _1892. Love what they're doing over there. Give them a follow, Woodstock Roadshow on Instagram. And for those who can't spell like myself, it's WOODSTOCKROADSHOW. That is Woodstock Roadshow on Instagram. They've made several independent films such as Does This Taste Like Degreaser to You? Degreaser, and Nocturnal Celluloid. I've got to say, fam, there's not enough Aussie hopefuls trying to break into the film industry. And it's sad because there's a talent out there, but the current state of living has made it impossible to function on an arts and film industry salary. No one wants to take the leap, but nevertheless, I digress. Tonight is about honouring the lads after another busy year at the office, and we'll be doing so with awards like Snag and Clunk of the Year, Most Improved Player, the People's Award, as voted by you on Instagram, and we will be, sorry, I've lost my train of thought. The as voted by you, the Wallop fam. Big shout out to everyone who threw down their 3-2-1 after every game. The votes, losing my train of thought again. The votes were tallied up, and yes, the winner will be revealed later. And for the main course of tonight's festivities, the most important award of the evening, Wallop Award, as voted by Wallop fam himself. Some say it's an even more illustrious award than the Chaz. I tell you what, Wallop, you're not far off it after yesterday's outcome. Full credit to Cripper. We're just a bit suspect on some of the votes that are being handed out on a yearly basis now. Tonight, you'll see some familiar faces make a cameo, and you'll take a first look at a new segment inclusion, the Shit Dribblers list. We take a look back on who crossed the line with their words and pissed off me in 2024. Fam, we are almost there. The off-season, amongst the smell of green grass of finals, I can taste that beer in that beer garden at tomorrow's Mad Wednesday. Onwards and upwards to 2025 we go. I'll leave you now in the hands of Anth, who will kickstart proceedings with Snag of the Year. But before that, we're going to roll into the little intro video I put together, and then let's officially begin. Let's roll the intro video. So we will do as he requests. All right, so for the first segment of the night, Snag of the Year, for those who don't know what a snag may be, is who kicked the best goal for Collingwood. So we have a number of nominees. You can take a guess as to who you think may have won. Let us know in the comments section. But without further ado, let's introduce the first segment of the night.
Bottom, they're starting to chain up, starting to look a bit more like Collingwood. Noble gets it through, Schultz, and now an opportunity for Dacos, breaking clear, the little maestro, inside 50, inside 40, and closing it out, jumping for joy.
The wheel and go, the low ball in, on the half volley, Brian Check picks it up, got a little bit of space, got plenty on it, good looking ball around the corner, Brian Check gets the first goal. Hit net. No real winner, players nervous, ball ping-ponging, Nick Dacos, right foot snap, he's kicked for goal! Dacos has kicked for goal! 1 minute remaining in the game. Ken, Nick, casual, delightful.
They're going to get
Nick for the 1-2, all part of the plan. Oh, they're going to get Nick Dacos to get here. He's got it down, slices them up. They're going to get nicked. They're going to get Dacos.
Does it come to as any surprise who goal of the year was? Maybe that was the one that should have been awarded last night at the Brownlow. Not to be, Harley Reid takes that one. But like I said, we're here tonight for the most important, the most prestigious award night of this calendar week. So Nick Dacos there for the Gold Coast game. Was there really any doubts? We had the one from the Brisbane game as well, but I think this one takes the cake. And I don't know about you guys in the comment section, but for me, I personally feel like that commentary by Dwayne Russell accentuates that moment tenfold. So I think that will go down in footy folklore as one of the best calls. Just being able to read the play, read the moment, the context, the importance of that game. It just, I guess, is a testament to Dwayne Russell and his experience in the game. And obviously that commentary isn't done without the hard work of Whisper Nicky Dacos. So there is your Snag of the Year, the first award in the Wallop Awards tonight. So we will be moving on. I just want to make sure we've got the most improved player. Any thoughts as to who we think that may be? Let us know in the comment section. But let's get into it and let's release the winner.
Adams under immediate pressure, gets knocked out in the tackle. Be good about this. 2 goals apiece.
Too far, no connection really at all. Crisp, Darcy Cameron, over the top towards the goal. Squaring kick for Cameron. You bet. Into the pockets.
Cameron, can he ever?
Ran onto it. Cameron, hurried snap. Has he got the coverage? He might.
Side 50, Cameron. Goal number 2 on the night. To the pocket and again. To go.
Wallop.
That's better. 2 on the night.
There you go. Again, any surprises as to who was most improved in 2024? DC, Darcy Cameron, Parlov, as Wallop fam likes to refer to the man, Booker on the training grounds. What a year he's had. He had a great year last year, and for him to be able to back it up and be dubbed as most improved is a testament to himself. Who else was in the conversation? I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. Most improved. Lipinski was really good in the first half of the year. He was definitely staking his claims. Who else have I got in mind? Jeez. I mean, there's a lot of youngsters, but I think we're going to save some of those youngsters' names for some awards moving forward later in the night. So I think DC, well-deserved. Let's see, what are some people saying in the comment section? What are we saying? Jack Cripps as well. It's all happening. Okay, in DC we trust, says Diamond Blades. Very, very much so. Okay, brilliant. All right, so we've done most improved. We've done Snag of the Year, and I believe we'll be moving to Clunk of the Year. So for those who don't know, Mark of the Year essentially. We know what the outcome was last night. Let's see what Wallop fam believes Clunk of the Year to be in his award segment. Let's go.
For the pass targets, he sets it up instead. Will Hoskin Elliott! Will Rocket Elliott!
Dangerous Chris. Hill's back in the square. Bobby Hill!
In that grand final medal. But this is going to go right at the top of the...
Penetrating ball. Elliott! wickets.
There we go. Billy Elliott. Wallop fan adjudicates Billy Elliott's mark of the year from the Anzac Day clash, sitting on Ben Mackay's head at 6'6". It's hard to go past it. Bobby Hills was lovely as well, but I think when it comes to the moment, the feeling, the rivalry between Essendon and Collingwood, I feel like the stakes are a little bit higher, relatively speaking. So I have no personal qualms. Pies Footy has no personal qualms with it. As long as it's someone in black and white, I'm happy with Jamie Elliott taking Wallop Awards, the Clunk of the Year tonight, and Bobby can rest easy with his award from last night, winning the Mark of the Year against North Melbourne. So that's what we have for that one. Moving forward, let's see what we got next. So Clunk of the Year has been done. And we're going to go into our first ad break. And we've got a very special guest in this ad break, a current Collingwood player. Any guesses as to who that may be? One of the fan favorites on the Wallop Fam Instagram page. Let's get into the first ad break for the evening.
Eating up your budget on expensive breakfast cereals? Well, here's one that lets you dish up a healthy family breakfast for only a few cents. Weet-Bix, the money-saving cereal that's low in fats, has virtually no sugar, is low in salt, packed with complex carbohydrates and dietary fiber. That's why it solves the puzzle of serving a nutritious family breakfast. Weet-Bix from Sanitarium. Good for your budget, good for your body.
One chocolate yo-yo hanging on the wall. One chocolate yo-yo hanging on the wall. And if one chocolate yo-yo should accidentally float up into the sky, yo,
You have got to help us, Yo Gorilla. We're down to our last tub of Yogo.
Barry! Barry!
I'll get back to you, Barry.
We have to get in here to get the world back its yoga. Some superior race. Hey, Space Oddity, give us all a yoga back.
No way. Banana breath.
I want to thank you, Yo Gorilla, for bringing back all our Yogo.
Actually, there's not as much as we thought.
What the hell was that?
G'day legends, Hope all is well. Mason Cox here, Collingwood Football Club. Now I've been asked to give a bit of a review on the year. Now obviously we would love to be making finals. We'd love to be competing in September. That is why we do this job. Unfortunately that was not meant to be for us this year, but there was some incredible things and some incredible debutants that got to play. There's some great young talent that got some opportunity throughout the year, and I think that's one of the shining lights. I think of moments and situations like Dan McStay, who was able to come back from an ACL injury and play at the end of the year. Absolutely incredible. Shout out to him. Pendlebury's 400th game. Jeremy Howes, they got another milestone. Like, it was just so many things that were happening throughout the year that we do get to celebrate. So it's not all doom and gloom, but obviously we'd like to be playing in September, but that's hopefully next year we can do that and be able to be successful once again. Anyway, I hope you're all having a great day. See you later.
Back from our first ad break, some seriously nostalgic commercials there. Really took me back tens of years ago, really, at this point, to be fair. And did anybody guess Mason Cox, the Zilla, as we refer to? We had, who do we have? Dan Sultan, Wilbur, Didak, the Husk, Tom Wilson, Barry, but it was Coxie indeed. So good to see the way his outlook was on the year, and hopefully we can see a healthy Coxie without the ACL next year, and providing a real threat in the forward line and helping out Parlov, the most improved, as dubbed by Wallop, okay? And then, of course, make sure you get your merch, your Wallop fan merch. Find it through his Instagram account. I'll be sure to actually add a link for the Wallop fan merch towards the end. And while we're at it, stick around, guys. We're going to do a post-award show, post-fan cam. So if you want to jump in and share your 2 cents on some of the awards that have been handed out and talk all things Collingwood, we're going to be here for a while. So stick around and don't rush off towards the back end. And we're obviously going to save the best award for the last, the Wallop Award. So essentially the most prestigious award of the night, and definitely more prestigious than the Brownlow from yesterday. Okay. All right. Let's move on. We have up next the People's Award. So this as voted by you guys, the Wallop fam, Pies footy community, I imagine will be getting amongst it as well on Wallop's Instagram account. So 3, 2, 1 throughout the course of the season for each game, you guys have voted. The fans get a say, as they should. The Wallop fam and Pies footy family. Let's have a look. People's Award. Let's go.
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
Let me just add that part.
Nick fan, love it.
Apologies, almost left out that critical part, but biblical indeed. Nick Dacos, Whisper, Nicky Dacos. It wasn't really even close in the end. I mean, honorable mentions to JD7, Josh Dacos, and DC Parlov. But really, a Wallop Awards record for the People Awards tonight, with Nick Dacos running away with 208 votes throughout the course of the year. So, fantastic form, consistency. I think he polled in 18 rounds in a row last night. So that was a record within itself before breaking the 36 vote record. And then Patrick Kipps comes along and does his thing. But we're here at the Wallop Fam Awards, and absolutely amazing effort, consistency personified. And hopefully we can get a few troopers to run into war tomorrow, next season with Whisper. Moving on, we have the Hot Tub Time Machine music video, and I have a spiel for this. Wallop Fam has asked me to read out the following. Many moons ago, the universe was created. Some say by Big Bang, some say by God, some say Whisper. Whoever or whatever created the universe had no idea 4 billion years later that they would create the greatest band that ever walked Earth. Wallop Fam, I present to you Hot Tub's Time Machine, with their new single, Biffo, produced and edited by the man himself, Wallop Fam.
Take me back to the 70s, the 80s, even the early 2000s. I'm talking about footy. Yeah, I'm talking about footy. Mullets, hip and shoulders, king hits, off the play. The dinosaurs, they tell you it was better days. But I think society has moved on and is better. Footy in the 70s was fucking racist, toxic, masculine. It still is, but it was worse back then. They never expressed their feelings. They drank too much. They punched each other. Toxic masculinity. They never cried. I want old style football without the violence, without the racism, without the sexism. That was the 2000s, but I still want him. I never really liked Dermot. I thought he was a rooster, a peacock, strutting his stuff.
Points, but in the context, hello, we might really have a...
There we go. Biffo, Hot Tubs Time Machine, is it? Let me just double check, make sure I get that right. Hot Tubs Time Machine, Biffo. There you go, guys. We are going to the next ad segment, okay? And we're going in 3, 2, just getting going now.
Radios, kettles, irons, all only $15. Radio cassettes, $19. Cordless phones, $79. There's microwaves, fridges, washers, bedding, air conditioners from only $398. Dirt cheap! So come on down to Ken Bruce. Yee-haw!
Right, big shout out to Full Cowboy for knocking up the new Wallop fam hoodies. There's a grand final guest and margin giveaway incoming, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be biblical. Hit up Full Cowboy for all your merch needs. If you're not coming business, sporting club, a shit little Instagram page, they'll look after you.
Hi everyone, my name's Dan with Dog. You might remember me from Wallop Fam's Joy Clips. First of all, I just wanted to shout out and celebrate Darcy Cameron. His efforts this year were incredible. He's been so reliable when we needed him and just had a good breakout year. So hopefully we can see more of that next year. Obviously, it sucks that we couldn't quite scrape enough points together to have a crack at finals this year. A couple of draws, one of them goes our way, who knows what we could have been looking at. So when you're defending a flag, you're the team to study, you're the team to beat, so it's not an easy thing to do. So I think this year we cop the pain clips, and next year hopefully some more joy clips. Overall, pretty average year with a few awesome moments, so I just want to really focus on those awesome moments that we had, stay grounded, and yeah, hopefully more joy clips next year. We'll chuck on the 2023 grand final a couple more times before the year ends, and yeah, my vote for goal of the year goes to Nick Dacos. Round 23 against the Brisbane Lions, taking 2 bounces, burning a couple of Brisbane players, and then booting the goal. Kid's a freak, and he's only 21, so hopefully more to see. Mark of the year, you can't go past Jamie Elliott, smallest tall forward in the league. And my favourite moment from the year was getting to celebrate Scott Penderbury 400th game. Backs against the wall, we come up against Carlton. You couldn't write it any better, and the boys went out and got it done for him. So I was so happy that we could just do that for him. He's given so much to the club, so yeah, that just made me really happy. I just wanted to say thanks again for having me here, and hopefully next year will be better. Go Pies.
There we go. Thank you very much, Dan with Dog, for the input there. Love your work. Nick Dacos, he went for goal of the year for the Brisbane one. I don't think we quite awarded that one, but still very good within its own right, bursting through the 2-time Brownlow medalist Lachie Neale. What did we also have? We had Scott Pendlebury as his favourite moment, SP 400 against Carlton. That's hard to beat. What were some of my more memorable moments from the Collingwood season? Dan McStay kicking his first goal in the VFL, returning from the ACL in the watch-along was a good one to share. Just good to see full circle, a real quick turnaround from an ACL recovery, and just being able to play confidently at VFL level and then translating that into the AFL. The Bo McCreary goal against Lachie Schultz and co, that was massive. And then I might have one more. Still side bottom, Specky. I think that was against Melbourne. That was huge. Just the little grin on his face as he went up for that Specky. So those are probably my more memorable moments from the year. And there's a bunch. We had a losing season where in the past we're probably top 8 with the points, premiership points we accumulated this year. But it's a competitive league, and it will be moving forward. There's not going to be an outright absolute team. What are your thoughts in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen? Most memorable moments for you guys from 2024? Moving on, we have the Best First Year Player Award and another special guest, ex-Collingwood AFL player. I'll let you guys guess in the comment section if you want to have a crack at that. Who do we think it's going to be, the Best First Year Player Award? Have a think. We're going to release that now.
Hey, Magpies fans, Chrissy Egan here, greatest under 100 game player of all time. Kidding. But I'll just throw it in there, have a little bit of a laugh. I know it's been a little bit of a disappointing season. Unfortunately, the boys didn't get through. We'll take it with a grain of salt. Just none of the boys gave it their all, and we faced a lot of obstacles this year with a lot of injuries. The key players for significant amounts of time. So unfortunate side of football, these things happen. It would have been good to see the boys at least give an opportunity in the finals. I still feel like even with a few injuries with Geordie out for the rest of the season and whatnot, that we're definitely more than capable of at least pushing for that very, very late run and hopefully a premiership. But is what it is. So we move on, and the boys will put in a solid pre-season, and no doubt they'll come back bigger, stronger, and better next year. And just a couple of little highlights. So obviously, Jamie and Billy's mark has been a topic of discussion. It's a bit conflicted, I feel, in a way, but I'm going to take Bobby with that. I think he's just airtime, and the skill in it was unbelievable. And that's taken nothing away from Billy's as well. He was absolutely unbelievable, his mark. And I'm going to go with Dakes' goal against Brisbane. I thought that was sensational, and obviously the biggest highlight for me was Pendle's 400th to GOAT. Congratulations again, and see you all next year. Magpies fans, see you later.
There is Chrissy Egan, the greatest 100-player or less Collingwood player to grace the AFL field. So, best first-year player, Joey Richards. Was there any surprise there? Good to hear in the news recently that Joey Richards has been tabled a 3-year contract offer at the Collingwood Football Club. So, he has the choice. Does he go to Port or does he stay at Collingwood? Both offers are on the table. I like to think he resides and remains in Melbourne, remains in the black and white. He's very steady in front of goals. He's very calm, a lot of equanimity about him. Great with both sides of the footy, of the body, left and right. Good going inside 50. There's just a lot to like from him. And we don't want him to be the 32nd man anymore. We don't want him to be subbed on in the last 30 seconds again, ever, like he did against Sydney. We want to see his full ability. Can he maintain that level of standard that he was able to uphold for the course of his games in 2024? Can he keep that up? That is the big question of them all moving forward. We're going to move into the next segment, one of the newest segments for the Wallop Fam Awards in its 7th rendition, and that is the shit dribblers list. And for those who maybe are joining late, the shit dribblers list is a bunch of things that Wallop Fam deemed annoying, that was pestering and antagonizing. He's made a special segment for those people. So we're going to go video file, shit dribblers. Here we go. There you go. So we'll just run that back one more time. Give me 1 second. So we've got David Matthews, GWS CEO, Stephen May, of course. There we go. Okay. Now my mind is refreshed and I can read. 1 second. Here we go. So, Ticket Tech did our heads in. After a premiership season, it was very difficult to get some of those tickets for the year. Ollie Henry, we know what happened. We know where he is. We know what we need. We know what he is. We don't have that. He's a third key tall forward. Ash Johnson, not quite there. Reef McInnes, question mark. Nathan Kruger, question mark. Ollie Henry would have been a chef's kiss. Cara Zarro tried to have a crack at Fly McRae after that St Kilda game, not mentioning Spud's game as if it's not implied and heavily spoken about throughout the course of the week and the game before, after. He was answering questions of the media. That's what he did. They asked questions. He answered them. Stephen May thinks they've got a better side than Collingwood. They finished beneath us in 2024 and are looking like they're on a slide going into 2025, whereas Collingwood win your last 4 of 5, beat them convincingly. It felt like match simulation at times against them in that last round. Tom Papley, boy, does he have a special heart in hell for me. Special place in hell for me. Special heart. Special place in hell for me. That push on Darcy Moore in 2022. Caleb and I were there for that prelim final. We caught the bus up there. We saw Tom Papley push Darcy Moore, 6'6", a monster in the back. No free kick. We saw Steel Sidebottom nearly kick a goal on the goal line with less than a minute to go. We felt that pain. So that is that. That hurts. But very good, Wallop, with the dribblers list, the shit dribblers. I'll give a tick for pretty much all of them. St Kilda Media was in there as well. And Dave Meadows, was it? The GWS CEO. I'm pretty sure that was the name. Moving on, we are going to slide into the Wallop Award. Okay. So this is the most prestigious award of the night every year. Okay. Who do you think it was? As voted by Wallop Fam. If there was a level of tiers, echelons, you got the Brownlow, you got the AFL Coaches Award, Players Voting Award as well, and then you've got the Wallop Award. The best of the best, the creme de la creme. Who have we got? Is it DC? Is it Josh Dacos? Is it Nick Dacos? Is it Pendlebury? Is it Crisp? Is it DeGoey? Who could it be? What are our thoughts in the comment section? What have we got? Who's going to be the Wallop Award winner? We're going to go through the leaderboards. So we're going to go, I believe, we're going to go through 1 to 12. And then we'll have a look at where the leaderboard stands. And then we'll go into the second half of the season, look at the leaderboard there. And we'll go from there. So bear with me as I add this file in. Let's go present, video file, 1 to 12. I believe this is it.
Goosebumps.
So, as we can see, Nick Dacos leads at the halfway mark through season 2024. DC Parlov behind him. Does Nick Dacos run away in the second half of the year? I don't know. I'm watching this as you guys are watching it. I don't even know the result. So let's roll into. I mean, let us know in the comment section. What do we think? Do we think somebody else can pip Nick Dacos? We know DC Parlov has a chance in the Copeland Trophy. Does he have a chance in the Wallop Award? We know people can interpret things in different ways, like the umpires. They're a funny bunch. But Wallop is able to extract himself and watch the game purely to adjudicate and present the Wallop Award winner. Whereas the umpires, they've got to umpire a game and then also give out votes. I don't know. Am I salty? I don't know. Am I just making an act? I don't know. We're going to look at rounds 13 to 24 now, and we'll get the winner's highlight package with that assembled into that as well, okay? Let's go present a video file. And we are here. Oh, nearly there.
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
Yeah, I've always been a Nick fan. Love it.
Just kidding. That is the wrong video. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. Bear with me. Let me make sure I've got the right one here. A little bit of technical difficulties. Just one moment. Let me make sure I've got it here. Desktop. We are nearly there. I promise. What's a live award show without a technical difficulties? Hey, it's not that one. Okay, I do have it. I do have it. The Wallop Award. 210 megabytes. Funny buggers. Hey, there we go. As I were. We've got it. We've got it.
Listen to you, skinny looped up little bitch coop. You live 2 hours out the city, why'd you talk like you from round here, mate? There's just bare heads thinking they're sick, made some sheep laugh for 5 seconds. I could do it if I wanted, but I'm not a prick. Monkey comedians. I'm a box full of lies that won't turn on, and I'm gonna sell them to you. I'm original. I'm original.
Wallop.
Heck is that? I'm original. I'm original.
I don't mind that song. Sapiens, Cooper T. I might have to get around that. But there you have it. The Wallop Award winner. Was there any surprise? Nick Dacos. Look, he fell short last night, but he doesn't fall short here. And we honour true legends at the Wallop Awards. The 7th annual Wallop Awards. First time hosted on the Pies Footy YouTube channel. And it's an honour to dub the first winner on the Pies Footy YouTube channel in Nick Dacos, and the 7th annual Wallop winner. Wallop, how many times has Nick Dacos won the Wallop Award? Was this his first? Was this his second? Was this his third? Where does he stand? I'm intrigued. I want to know where is he at? Where does he stand? Who leads the all-time Wallop Fam Awards list? Tell us. Old mate Nicky Dacos, Whisper Dacos, just a runaway, really. JD7 wins the Shane O'Brien Award. DC Parlov wins the Henry Shade Award. And then the Wallop Award wins. He's won 2 now. Jack Crisp has won it 3 times. Mr. Consistent, Mr. Finals. Hard to go past someone like Jack Crisp. Didn't get many votes last night. Again, just a reference point to let you know that it wasn't all to be last night. But yeah, massive effort for Jack Crisp to take away 3 or so awards at the Wallop Awards, and then Nicky sitting on 2, Nicky Whisper. What do we have up next? We've got, I believe, we've got an outro from Wallop Fam. Okay. Outro spiel. Well, fam, just like that, it's done and dusted. Another successful Wallop Awards in the bag. You just knew Whisper would dominate the night, and he might win the next 7 Wallop Awards. Who knows? Again, I've got to say a big thanks to Anthony at Pies Footy for hosting and giving me the platform to get my awards night out there. Big shout to Woodstock Roadshow for sponsoring the evening, to all celebrities that appeared on the stream, all the players, past, present, of the mighty Collingwood Football Club, the wider CFC staff and community, and of course, the Wallop fam. The content doesn't stop. It just keeps on coming in the off-season and into 2025. Enjoy silly season. Put the feet, fill the glass, enjoy the stress-free cricket season. Catch you at the badge stand. Stay biblical. Wallop fam. And now we have the outro video to see us out. Bear with us, guys. Present. Here we go.
Oh, fuck.
Guys, seriously, like all jokes aside, that is a serious level of production, and a lot of time would have been invested to pick parts away from certain videos, ensuring there's no copyright strikes, getting the flow right. Wallop fam has worked extremely hard behind the scenes, had a really clear run sheet. The guests, Mason Cox, Chris Egan, Dan the Dog, a bunch of content there, and this is all outside of work and everything else in between, life. And he's been able to put something like this together. So I want you all, if you're watching this post live stream, if you're watching this now, be sure to give Wallop a follow on Instagram. And we're going to have a little squiz through his Instagram now while we're on stream, because what he does is he does it out of the goodness of his heart. And he remains anonymous. The allure, the enigma, I love it. All of it. But we will also have a fan cams, guys. So if you want to jump in, I'll also add a link. If you want to have a chat, talk about some of the awards, whatever you want. We're here for a little bit longer. Jump in the live stream. If you want to jump on the fan cams, come in and have a chat. In the meanwhile, I'm going to quickly share some of Wallop's stuff on Instagram so we can get a feel for his vibe. It's this one, isn't it? Okay, so we can see here, Mr. Wallop, guys, if you're not following, 2,530 posts is unbelievable. Extremely consistent all year round. Whole bunch of stuff there. The Wallop Fan Medal as awarded to Nicky Dacos today as well. Just a really, really well set up and really entertaining Instagram that we have from Mr. Wallop himself. So get around him. I'm going to share the link for his shop as well if you guys want to jump in. Let me see. Has he got a link here? Don't think so. Wallop, if you want to send me a link, I can definitely share that. But what did you guys think about the show? Did you enjoy it? I mean, you would have had to. Like, there's no way you don't enjoy that. There's no way. It's just Collingwood passion. Find me a club outside of Collingwood and Carlton that jump through hoops to present this type of content. Like I said, this is a serious production level. He's done so many things to get to where it is tonight, and I really enjoyed it. I was a little bit nervous. Coming into it because there's a bit of back house stuff. Got to get the videos right, and we had a little blunder. We made amends. We make mistakes. Don't we? But yeah, if you guys want to jump in the fan cams, welcome to. Until then, I might just keep talking to myself. But I did post a video today about some of the news. We talked about Joe Richards, the best first-year player, as voted by Wallop. And fortunately, he's been tabled a 3-year deal. So hopefully we can see him for a little bit longer and get the most out of him. I think we need to keep our young core together, and Joe Richards is very much a part of that. DC Parlov, the most improved as well, as voted by Wallop. So it's a really, really intriguing year moving forward into 2025. So hopefully these players, these contingents, Nicky Dacos, Jamie Elliott, the Clunk of the year, Snag of the year was Nicky Dacos, Gold Coast. So these players are going to be very important. Kev, mate, the one and only. Are you ready, mate? What's a show without Kev's Magpies jumping on for a fan cam? Kevin,
what's going on?
How are you, brother?
Yeah, good, brother. How are you?
Good, mate. What did you think of the show?
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, very good. Nick Dacos deserved goal of the year, to be honest.
Which one?
The Brisbane Lions one.
Ooh.
I think that was a good goal, to be honest.
What about the Gold Coast one? You didn't like the commentary?
Oh, I like the Gold Coast one, but I thought the Brisbane chasing through so many plays, I thought, running through 3-4 plays of the Lions, I thought that was really good. Just to get through traffic, so yeah.
Okay. I have an important question for you, Kev.
Sure.
Do you follow Wallop Fam on Instagram?
Yes, I do.
Good. How long have you been following for?
About 2020 or 2021.
Wow.
About
so was
that.
this before he was Wallop Fam and when he was CFC 1892 or?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
How'd you come across his channel?
Through Sweet Boy when he's did these sort of awards as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So any I suppose qualms with some of the awards. So if we go back, let me just check the awards on my list, Kev.
Well, Nick Dacos deserving winner. I thought he had a very good season.
Yep. What about DC Parlov for most improved player?
Yes, I agree with that. I think he's been a very good ruckman for us. And he's been very crucial. I'm surprised he didn't get in the All-Australian, but I would have thought they would have probably gone with Gawn or Grundy. But yeah, I think that Darcy Cameron has definitely improved his game somewhat, and I hope he gets that same improvement for next year and hopefully back in that top 4 list.
That's the hope for next season. Clunk of the year, are you a Jamie Elliott man or a Bobby Hill man?
I seen the swoop last night. Bobby Hill, only because of when he jumped off the ground, he went straight down. So
if he fell on his ass, maybe he would have got mark. Maybe Wallop would have given him what mark of the year as well, right?
Probably, yeah.
He needs to do a somersault.
Yeah. But I think with Jamie's, I thought that was a good mark, but I thought Bobby Hill was, very good, in my opinion.
Yeah. There you go. What else do we have? Were you surprised by any of the guest appearances, Mason Cox and Chris Egan?
No, Chris Egan, I remember watching him play back in 2006. It was a good play for us, but unfortunately, injuries as well.
Yeah, right.
And
is that what ended up riddling his career? He was just had too many injuries to overcome?
Yeah, I think so. But I still think he's a good player.
Yeah.
Back in the day with Sean Mosley and that sort of thing. But yeah, it's just unfortunate that injuries did happen, But yeah, it happens to every player that we tend to have. Like that, we always tend to get the injury one. So don't know why that is the case, but yeah.
There you go. And Nick Dacos, he takes the double tonight. So he takes the People's Award. Did you do any voting for the People's Award this year?
Oh no, I haven't. I don't know how to do it. So is there particularly do we have to vote early or?
I think so. I think on Wallop's Instagram page, I believe after every game, you'll have the opportunity to have your input. So keep an eye out for that for 2025. And
yeah, we'll do.
We'll go from there. What else, Kev? We're running out of content, footy content, mate. It's nearly that time of the year where it's just falling short now.
So what's your opinion on Houston? Do you think we'll get him?
I don't think so. But Wallop just says, put your 3-2-1 on the post-game vote post. So keep an eye out for that next year, Kev. And
we'll do.
You'll I guess play a role in that. Yeah, Houston. I wouldn't break the kitty for him. I wouldn't.
What about Perryman?
Yeah, well, we wouldn't have to give up trade draft picks for Perryman, so I'd be much more inclined to acquire his services as opposed to Dan Houston.
Did you hear the rumor apparently that we've been offering him more midfield time?
Yep, I'm aware of that, and I think that would be the main pull for him to don the black and white next year.
What about Bogan, our development coach, if he retires? Do you think that would be a great choice?
Yep, 100%. He's a star. He's mature, carries himself to a high level of punctuality on field. So he's the type of player we need, or type of person we need in the four walls at the Collingwood helm.
Do you think he should be like a midfield coach, or do you think we...
Development seems like it's right up his alley, to be fair. Just gauging off the way he talks, the interviews. He's always looking for personal development. So to be a development coach, a player development coach, is what you want.
Yeah.
Kev, can you sign us off for the 7th annual Wallop Awards?
Nicky Dacos, well deserved. Mate, one day you get that Brownlow. You were robbed in a few of the games. But go the Pies 2025 and Premiers 2025.
Go Pies. See you, Kev.
See you, mate.
And there we have it. That concludes the 7th annual Wallop Awards. It was a pleasure to host it this year. I hope we're back once again next year. And if you're watching this in retrospect, guys, be sure to follow Wallop Fam on Instagram. And we'll see you guys all in 2025. Go Pies and Wallop Fam. Stay biblical.